Hey, Josh and Kelly, if you're also watching the video, I hope everything's going well for both of you. Hey, I was following up because I wanted to let you know, you had mentioned about your son doing some Facebook marketing, and that's great. Facebook can definitely help some companies grow. I encourage it. You always want multiple approaches. What I wanted to point out to you, first off, I'm going to turn off the video on me, my webcam, and we'll just focus on your screen. So camera's off. And what I wanted to share with you was as far as search engine optimization, and that's a term you've probably heard of. I think we've talked about it some before. But what I wanted to show you just as an example of stuff that's not been done on your website is, well, here, of course, you've got, your home screen and you've got the slideshow doing a kind of a dissolve transition. So I'm going to go here and go to this page. So let's just organize it this way. And then by date, and here's home. So we're on the home page. Home page is open up. I'm already logged in. You guys have access. You think you have your own username and passwords. So you have to wait a second. A lot of data coming through. Depends on the internet connection, that type of stuff. This is still loading up here in the corner. It's almost done loading the page. Now it's done. So what I wanted to show you as an example, again, Facebook's great. There's lots of things you can do on your site and off your site to relate to internet marketing. So I want to just show you here. So when we look at the slideshow, so let's go to row settings. And let's scroll down to here. We've got five different photos rotating here. And here they are. So what I want to show you is here's an example. This one here, as I click on it, I can see this does not have any alternative text. And every image should have alternative text. You can check, on the internet yourself. It's for a couple reasons. First off, it doesn't matter. It shows up for a couple of reasons. People who use readers, it provides information for search engines, and it also shows up if someone has a slower internet connection, it pops up right away. So the other thing is that what you see here is that we have a title, and that's not a very good title. So, we'd want to give titles that are short and sweet, but they relate to, professional landscaping or commercial lawn care or whatever you wanted. You don't need a caption, but it's good to have a description. It might just be, again, one sentence, maybe two sentences related to what the image is. It takes just maybe 30 seconds or a minute to do these on the different images. Then you update the gallery and you do that for each one of these so that they have the alternative text, the title, and a description. And then you hit update gallery. And then, so I'm just going to say we didn't update anything, but I wanted to show you another thing here. I'm just going to done and let's just publish. We didn't publish anything new, but I wanted to show you in your media library as an example, going here. And then let's click on this, get our dashboard to show. I could have clicked here, but let's just wait for it to load. Here it comes. Maybe. Wow. So what I was going to show you is we have something called the media library. Here it is right here, media library. So let's just click on that. I'm going to take a look here and see some things that might need to be improved. Some of them are more important than others. So you can see here, these are media that's in your website. Many of them, some may display on your different pages. Some may not at this time, but they can at a later time or they are right now. So as an example, if we go here for snow removal, I'm pretty sure this is on your website. We've got a title, but we don't take advantage of having the alternative text or having a description. And I know I've gone through the same thing here, shoveling the snow. We don't need a caption because usually a caption doesn't show. Sometimes you want it to show and you have to do that in a special setting, but you always want to have alternative text, a title, and a description. So the reason I mentioned that is that this is just an example, Josh, of some of the search engine optimization, internet marketing. You may be interested in having to help improve your website. There's other things we can do, but that's a quick example. So, and on the pages, same type of thing. So I'll just show you real fast. So pages, these are the pages you have on your website. And so let's just go to snow removal Lansing. But instead of going to builder, I'm going to go through pages. And so we're going to look at the back side of the website. There we were looking on the builder side. So if we be patient, we're going to look at snow removal Lansing area. You can see it right here. And then as I scroll down, so we've got some, this is a little bit too many things here. So you can see this was probably done when we first created your website. And at that time you did what was more like kind of keyword stuffing, whereas now you don't do that. So these guys should be, not kind of, they should be separated out. And you probably have other pages. And see here, Josh, you don't have, and this stuff, I can show your son how to do it. I can create a video, you've got this video if you want to go back through it, but what you want to do is have more text underneath the snippets. And so you can see here, snow removal, commercial, residential, Spartan, and that's exactly what you have here for your meta description. You can see the SEO analysis is kind of a warm phase, not a happy phase. So, Josh, if you're interested, we can do more for you. And either way, wish you well. I'm going to end this video so I don't keep rambling. Take care. Thanks so much.